Hi guys, I'm Slick and today we're recapping the zombie storyline all the way up to Black Ops 6. Call of Duty put out a blog post recapping everything and I figured we'd read through it today. And as I read through it, you guys can enjoy some zombies gameplay on the side, cause why not? Let's jump right in. If you're anything like me, you probably didn't pay too much attention to the new zombie storyline. Like Cold War, Vanguard, and Modern Warfare 3 zombies, I have no clue what's going on. I played Cold War the most out of all of them. I barely touched Vanguard and I did not play Modern Warfare 3 zombies at all. And after Black Ops 4, after the Ether story ended, I kind of just tuned out of the zombie storyline. I don't know why, Dark Ether just did not capture my attention really. I mean, the first map in Cold War did, but after that it just kind of fell apart. I wanted to be into it, I just wasn't that interested. So maybe this will be a good refresher for all of us. Alright, Black Ops 6 Zombies, Requiem for a Lost Soul, meet the Terminus team. And Terminus is who we're going to be playing as throughout the whole game. That's our set crew, and I'm so glad there's a set crew again. After being imprisoned for over 5 years at a remote outpost in the Philippine Sea, the former members of Requiem stage a daring breakout. They are aided by the unexpected arrival of a mysterious Filipino smuggler and former adversary. Unfortunately, their bid for freedom from Terminus Island coincides with another chaotic dimensional breakout. Welcome to Black Ops 6 Zombies. Definitely sounds interesting. After 2 years battling undead breakouts across the globe during the Black Ops Cold War timeline, the CIA-led Requiem team finally succeed in closing the last remaining dimensional portal, banishing its denizens back to the nightmarish hellscape known as the Dark Ether. Denizens, interesting if they use that word knowing what they are in Black Ops 2. However, the team's success came at a heavy price. Agent Samantha Maxa sacrificed herself to essentially seal the twisted dimension from the inside. Worse was to follow, as Requiem's senior staff members were unceremoniously arrested on the orders of the project director, who was finally revealed to be none other than Edward Richtofen. Taking place over half a decade later, Black Ops 6 continues the Dark Ether storyline, exploring the fortunes of key characters while also delving further into Richtofen's motivations and goals. During the intervening years, former Requiem staff Gregory Weaver, Mackenzie McCarver, Elizabeth Gray, Oscar Strauss, and Stoney Maddox, better known as his callsign Raptor 1, have been incarcerated in an outpost known as Terminus, a mysterious garrison located in the Philippine Sea. After being imprisoned for over 5 years, these characters have undergone significant mental and physical changes. As a long-standing veteran of the broader Call of Duty Black Ops storyline, Gregory Weaver is no stranger to the ever-evolving nature of war and conflict, and the gray area that it frequently inhabits. Despite the guilt he feels for his perceived failure as the team's commander, he is more than determined to confront and expose his former director's duplicity and agendas, whatever they may be. He's done playing politics and is willing to burn the whole house down to expose the corruption that has led to their current situation. Elizabeth Gray is no longer the meek and somewhat naive scientist who was so thrilled to be invited to work on Requiem that she was somewhat blind to the realities of the Dark Ether threat, and the dubious ethics of those who sought to control its power. These qualities had already changed with the loss of Samantha Maxis, but the injustice of her imprisonment brought out a tougher side she's never even knew existed within her. Thanks to Carver's mentorship and training, her transformation has made her more than capable of facing any threat head-on, which is honestly a good character improvement for her. It'll be nice to learn more about her. For Carver, his lifelong belief in the military, not to mention his own distinguished career, has been shattered. He is understandably aggrieved, but not bitter. On the surface, it may seem that he has run out of blanks to give, but instead he is more dedicated to his friends and colleagues than ever, and believes that with determination they will right this terrible injustice. And there's a picture of the whole crew there. As for Strauss, not only has he fared well under the intense strain of incarceration and intense interrogation, that's a lot to say, his age and increasingly eccentric personality means he is deeply reliant to his colleagues, not just for his own physical well-being, but also his sanity. Events take an explosive turn when Maya Aguinaldo, a young Filipino smuggler, arrives on the island to pursue her own and very personal agenda related to the disappearance of her own brother. More significantly for our team, she is accompanied by a familiar but far from welcome face, who we already know as Peck from the trailer. There are many profanities that could be used to describe Dr. William Peck, but even the most offensive ones fail to adequately do justice to how detestable he is in the eyes of our heroes. Not only that, but it soon becomes clear that the chaos on Terminus is not the only incursion from the Dark Ether. On the other side of the globe, the West Virginia-facing town of Liberty Falls is also facing its own zombie onslaught. Personal grievances and suspicions aside, their dire circumstances mean that this disparate group of battle-hardened heroes has little choice but to fight together if they want to have any chance of survival. Alright, and we can expect comms from the Zombies team, more information soon, which will be interesting. So I definitely did recap a lot of what happened in Black Ops Cold War, and it sets us up for what's going to happen in Black Ops 6, which is very nice, because I barely knew what happened to Samantha Maxis after the whole thing. And if you're like me, you probably have no idea what happened in Cold War either. I might do a whole video on the Cold War storyline, that would be interesting. But this definitely sets us up in a good position for Black Ops 6 because we know exactly what we're doing and exactly where the storyline is. So it's good that they did a recap like that. And I'm really hoping I want to be invested in the storyline again. I want it to be like the Ether storyline. I want to be invested. I want to actually care about the characters and what's going on, which might be easier now that we have actual set crew. I guess we will see. Anyway guys, subscribe if you want more zombies news.